What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J Baby from Ricky J Sports. Before we get started with our fight, I wanted you guys to get in on the best kept secret for all rock bands, and it's this group called Consinity. And the lead guitarist for this band, by the name of Chris, is a subscriber and a fan of my channel, and their manager actually sent me an email giving me the privilege, the honor to use their music for my future videos. And I thought before I get started with this video, I wanted to let you guys in on how good this band is, so please check them out. You'll hear some more music with the Consinity tunes in the background for future videos, so check them out. And now let's get started with our video. Here we go, people. Another round 3 battle between ZYears going up against the one, the only Mego Stevo.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J Sports.
All right, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? This is great, man, because we don't know too much about Mego Stevo and ZYears, man. So I can't wait to see what these guys have to offer. But before we get started, man, I am so pumped up to be working with Consinity. You know, to be honest, guys, I grew up listening to more R&B music. 90s R&B is what I love, but my second favorite type of music is rock music, and I only like rock music with bands that have a guy that has a great voice. And this group, Consinity, man, I love the guy's voice. It's just awesome. But anyway, let's get to the fight. Let's see what happens here. If ZYears can utilize Anderson, and it's amazing how Anderson, you know, he's considered the greatest fighter of all time, and now he's on the decline. However, if he wins his next fight, man, he may get a title shot, which is kind of crazy. Do you agree with that? Is that how, you know, how shallow the division is, that Anderson, who has more losses than wins lately, may get a title shot with one big win? But let's see what happens here. Saki's a good little dark horse to use too. Oh. And I hope everybody's doing well, man. Man, these tournament fights are great, and round 3 is really coming to a close in a way. We had to extend the week to allow guys. Oh, nice. Oh, he's going for the tie. Sneaks it in. We had to allow guys more time, but if you're still in this tournament, get your fights in, man. We want to get this tournament over before Christmas. Seriously, I'm not joking. I don't want to dip into 2019 and still be working on this tournament, if you know what I mean. The faster you get the fights in, the faster we can move on. But good start for ZYears, man. I like how he's not overdoing it. He has a nice little style. Oh, he has a nice little style of not overcommitting. And both guys are really kind of content with being passive. Oh, some people would say that jumping kick to the body is OP, but if you're able to keep your distance, you're able to avoid it. And in a way, it kind of drains your stamina, man. But Stevo, I'm calling him Stevo, or Mego. What do you think? Let's go with Mego. Mego's doing a good job. You know, he seems very technical, which is nice. And ZYears is obviously a little more open, but his ability, I was going to say his ability is landing now, but Mego is like a zombie, man. Very tight, and he's not getting thrown off by the crazy style of ZYears. So who's winning this round? That's the question. But Mego can't be taking those shots to the body. Oh, good denial. Great round. Who won that round? ZYears had that advantage early. But then Mego's technical ability. The one thing I like about Mego, and let me know if you agree with this, is his style is not going to wow you. His style is not going to get you to jump out of your seat. But his style is something you got to respect. you know, just systematically moving forward, picking his spots nicely. And I'm thinking good old Mo, you know, momentum is on Mego's side. It's funny, I'm sitting on the floor right now watching these fights. I feel like a little kid back in the day watching WWE on Saturday mornings. All I need is a bowl of Fruit Loops. What was your favorite childhood cereal? Man, that's a tough one for me. I would say my top 3 gotta be Fruit Loops. Gotta go with a good old Lucky Charms. Oh, nice! Whoa! And how can you deny Count Chocula an entry in the top 3 of my favorite childhood cereals? Those are the greatest. And I never mix cereals. I felt like that was, you gotta respect the cereal, you know what I mean? Some people love to mix cereals and never do it. Coming in close fourth, gotta be good old original mini wheats. Honeycomb was good. Captain Crunch, oh my gosh. I'm giving you my top 10. But those were the days. Now, you know, people are all having oatmeal and smoothies. Come on, whatever happened to starting your day off with some Sugar Crisp? Cocoa Puffs. Those were good too. Talking about the cereal. Oh, nice. This is Mego's round, man. But I love when I go shopping. Sorry, I'm kind of in story time, especially after that last video. I love going shopping and walking up and down the cereal aisle and just bringing back good old memories, you know? The days back in the when I was younger. You know, you look at Honey Nut Cheerios, it reminds me of summer camp when I was forced to go to sports camp to get out of trouble. And all they served at the summer camp was Honey Nut Cheerios. Every time I look at Honey Nut Cheerios, I think of sports camp. You know what I mean? Let me know if you have any nostalgic memories when you look at cereals. You know what I could never have, though, is regular Cheerios. You know what I mean? Just, I need that sugar fix. Oh, nice. Good job on ZYears, doing a nice job here in half guard, and he's peppering him. Tickle in the head, tickle in the belly. And this is a close fight. This is a very close fight, and I really like how ZYears has a nice top game. You wouldn't think that he had a good top game with all the wild stuff he was doing. But nice fake, going left, going right, the windshield wiper. Oh, and great denial. Wow, this is good for ZYears because he turned the tables. Turned the tables on this fight for sure. Wow, what a round. What a round. I would still give it to Saki. But this is anybody's fight, in my opinion. Man, anybody's fight. Speaking of fights, I am looking forward to that Ortega Holloway fight. And it's in my town. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Don't stalk me, people. But, yeah, you don't know what I look like. But anyway, Ontario, Canada, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and that's the fight that I've been looking forward to the most in this whole year. Holloway versus Ortega. I love Brian Ortega. I love what he stands for. He's a good guy. And I'm predicting Ortega is going to submit Holloway. You'll see. Second round. I think Holloway is going to have a tough time with the weight cut again. And Ortega is going to take advantage and choke him out. But this is anybody's fight, man. I'm just saying, who's going to take advantage of a mental lapse here? Who is going to... Oh, it's going to be ZYears. Oh my gosh. What a combo. And he did it. You could argue that that is Comeback City at its finest. But this guy, bear down. And ZYears, much respect. Because Mego Stevo, was coming right at you. He was coming right at you, and he was calculating his avenue to victory, but he stopped it. He's like, you can calculate all you want. I'm throwing a head kick right at your head. And nighty night. Fantastic start for ZYears, and he needed that because Mego was really on that momentum swing right there. And I think if Steve-O Mego, or Mego Steve-O, you know what his name is, if he won this first fight, I think it would have been, downhill for ZYears. But ZYears got it, showed a fantastic ground game, and I'm really anticipating a great second fight. So here we go. Michelle Watterson, Angela Hill. Michelle Watterson, when she stops fighting, she's going to make a living off of Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow her off Instagram, but she even has a YouTube channel, I believe, as well. But she's really doing good things in the social media world. So let's see what happens. Who's who? That's the question. Oh, ZYears. And whoever is recording this really... Whoa, it said both are in the blue corner? Did I see that right? Is that a glitch in the game? But he's really changed up the coloring. That, it looks like Watterson and Hill are both in the blue corner. See that in the bottom of the screen by their names? But who cares? Let's see what happens here. And let's see if Mego is going to fold. Oh, I love what ZYears just did right there. He felt like he had the advantage in that first fight in the ground game and decided to just invite that and see what Mego has off of his back. Fantastic, fantastic strategy. And that's the thing. These players, man, the guys that are thinking on the fly are the guys that are moving on to the next round. The guys that have that ability, people, to understand the fight and know which path to take to victory. Oh, and he gets up, or she gets up. It's interesting that ZYears is staying in southpaw. Ooh, the old axe kick. I love that. That's how you pull a hamstring. He switches stance. Nice. I got to implement that in my game a little bit more, man. Guys are striking, just flick it. And then you have a free strike. Mego he has to get back into that systematic approach where he's not overdoing it. There he goes. Oh, but that sidestep's throwing him off. And did you see that? When he starts whiffing a couple of times after that sidestep, his stamina goes way down. And this is only a 3-round fight, so Mego can afford to miss here and there, but if it gets to that 5th fight, if he wants it to get there, he can't be missing. Both guys can't be missing, you know what I mean? A little push action. That push action gains stamina advantage. If you can push your opponent, you see some guys online giving the old push and then going for a double leg. Now, no one's been rocked in this round, but gotta give this round to good old Mego Steve-O. And if I'm in his shoes, I would just back away. You already won the round. Oh, now does that count as a knockdown? Sometimes when you use the beat and you go for the cartwheel kick and you kind of botch the kick and fall, counts as a knockdown. So let's hope one of these guys pushes start so we could see if that little fall there counted. Who knows, man? Whoa. And while we're waiting, don't forget that in round 3, a lot of the big boys haven't gotten their fights in. I believe Labradog, Swiss Labax, Ed Parker. Remember the ultimate showdown between Romero 17 and I'm a Boxer, I don't think has happened yet. So keep it locked here on Ricky J Sports for some more tournament action. We got the big boys ready to go. I think, remember, don't forget that the second place guy, man, from the first PS4 tournament, Aaron 21, he's in this tournament. He's kind of been flying under the radar. Don't forget about him. Don't forget about Heem the Dream. Panda Gaming. A lot of really good guys still in the mix. Don't forget about FCB rocking his new login. He's in there as well. Man, this is so close. It's crazy how the second fight is so different than the first, because now both guys had a taste of each other's strengths. Both guys have had that octagon time to see what their opponent's tendencies are. And nice little drop there. Mego is ready to go here, people. Mego wants this video to be long. Mego wants this fight to go to the third fight. We haven't seen fights go to number 3 for a while. You know, and being the lead commentator in this tournament, I'm not one to cheer. But it would be nice to see that sudden death third fight. 5 rounds, baby. But ZYears has had opportunities, but he's playing it very passive here. I don't know if he's trying to wait for Mego to gas out, but remember, it's 3 rounds, or he's just looking for spots later in the round to open up. But Mego's doing a great job at reading him. And I love that front kick to the body. That's hard to see coming too. I've been doing a lot of that. I used to do a back kick to the body, but that front kick, whoa, flying elbow. You don't see a lot of that. But yeah, that front kick to the body is hard to read. Oh, Watterson's got, you know, a head of steel for eating that kick, not getting rocked. Oh, takedown action. Good job on Mego. Wow. Went for it twice, and this is ZYears' world here. ZYears wants to make a mark here to finish off this round. Oh, gets nice. What a tricky little player he is. I thought Mego's in trouble. Hammer time. Hammer time. MC Hammer. Wow, and he got saved by the bell. He got saved by the bell right there. If that happened early in this round, this fight would have been over for sure. So let's see if ZYears is going to go for that leg. He may be kind of hanging back, looking to catch a kick and then go for that takedown. Who knows, but you could argue that it was Mego's round number 1 and 2. What a close fight. Here we go, people. Respect shown. That's good to see. That's good to see. Because every tournament, there's always drama. Guys arguing. You don't even want to know the emails I get of people complaining and all that stuff. It's good to see some positive vibes. Oh, and he's going for it and gets it. Now, how are these guys doing that? How are these guys getting these takedowns without being stuffed like that? Didn't even set it up. Just waited, grabbed the leg, got the takedown. And this is where Mego's in trouble, man. This fight could end right here. Oh, boy. He's got to move. Oh, it's not looking good, man. Nice. Oh, just forcing her way into postured up half guard. And I like what ZYears is doing. He's just kind of waiting. He's got to be careful, though. You wait too long, the referee's going to stand you up. Here we go. Nice passes. And you wonder, you're probably thinking, Ricky, why do some guys do that? If you get into half guard, it's harder to get out. If you're in full guard, they could push you off. And also, it drains stamina, always having to work off of your back. And ZYears doing a great job just being calculated, keeping Mego down. But the only thing is, Mego still probably has the first and second round. So ZYears has to take some chance. There we go. Side control action. Nice denial. Gets the mount. Minute 30 or so to go. Gotta work. Good denial. He knows it too. He's kind of trying to do some damage. Get Mego tired, but time is just not on his side. If this was the old UFC, no time limit. He could take his time. Mount. Mego's just hanging out. Close those eyes. There's no place like home. He's pulling a Dorothea. He used to do that a lot. Brock Lesnar, man. Remember when he fought Cain Velasquez, even against Shane Carwin, he would just get those huge forearms and block. But look at this. Could we have a submission? I don't think he has enough time. Not enough time. Who won that fight? I would give it 2-1 for Mego, but who knows? Because remember, in that bleed fight, it looked like Ryan B won that second fight, but the referees gave it to bleed. So the anticipation is killing me. They're showing a lot of highlights, though, of Hill, so you would think if they're showing highlights of Hill, it's Hill's fight. Oh, what? Here we go. What? Both hands are up. Split decision. Oh, we're going to a third fight. Oh my goodness. And usually if one person has their hand up or his hand up and the other one doesn't, you know it's the other person's victory. But both of them had their hands up. So I didn't know. And we're going to a third fight, and I apologize if this video is long, man, but that's how it is in these tournament fights. You may be sticking around for a while, man, if this gets to a third fight, and we're going to it. Here we go. I'm pumped up. Are you ready for this? Oh, boy. And here we go. I don't know what happened, but seemed like the recording cut out. We only missed 10 seconds, so it's Iaquinta and Dustin Poirier. And this is crazy. Both guys are on the brink of elimination. Both guys could be packing. And whoever wins this will be good just for their ability to deal with pressure. And it looks like ZYears may be shying away from going for takedowns. Iaquinta, is a good wrestler, and Poirier is primarily a striker. And here we go. It's crazy how it's a firefight. Both guys want it. 5 rounds, and I want to say that I respect both guys for following the rules and remembering to do 5 rounds for the third fight. Whoa, whoa! See how we got up there? First 2 fights are 3 rounds. If it gets to that third and deciding fight, go 5, baby. Whoa. Oh, and in a way, I was going to say, you got to give the striking advantage to Mego. And you got to give the grappling advantage to ZYears. So this is kind of like the classic striker versus grappler. And the fact that ZYears picked, oh boy, the fact that he picked Poirier, who's not primarily a wrestler. Oh, I'm eating my words. May not be the best for him. It's still Hill's round, though. What a crazy battle. These guys are just so even. It's kind of too bad that one of these guys are going to be going home. But it would be nice to see ZYears drain some stamina in this position. It would be good for him. But I don't think Mego is going to let him. Mego's doing a nice job. Mego does a really good job at not taking too much damage. Oh, but he gets denied there. Oh, boy. And this position is tough. Oh. Wow. Good on Hill, man. Or sorry, good on Mego. Good on Mego for getting up, because if he got that denied, it's a stamina sucker. But Mego's stamina is not at the greatest point here. You know, we got 4 more rounds. And if you're in ZYears' spot, would you dial it back a little bit, knowing that you have that stamina advantage? I may dial it back just a touch and let him swap flies. Look at his stamina. But mind you, if you get rocked, that stamina drains, or if you botch your takedowns. So what I would do, man, if I'm in ZYears' corner, I would just hit him up with some shots, but be more on the defensive, be more on the counter fighting style. And that will hopefully do him good, man, for the rest of the fight. But we'll see. Both guys are just really good. Gotta give it up. Give it up, guys, man, in the comments for these awesome competitors. You know, if they're in the third round in any tournament, you gotta give respect for them. So here we go, round 2. What is gonna happen? Here we go. Mutual respect, the love. Nice. Now let's get at it. Oh, what crazy combo speed action. And it's nice to see that ZYears is not overdoing it. Oh, and Mego's going for the big kick. Oh boy. Very good defense on display here. Very good blocks. You got to give that first round, though, I think, to Mego. Mego did a good job in the beginning at really rocking ZYears. But it feels like ZYears has... Oh! I always jinx it. I was going to say, he has the confidence. But every time you think one guy has it, the other guy just has that ability to push back. And there's only so many times you can get dropped in this game. There's only so many times you can get stunned. Oh, and he gets stunned again. What great striking by good old Mego. And it's weird that ZYears is not trying to circle away from the cage. And this Mego is hunting him down. He really wants to finish the fight, man, really. ZYears is loading up on that jab, uppercut, hook. Just got to watch out for those leg kicks, though. Those leg kicks leave your head wide open. Ooh, a little leg action. Whose little brother is twisting the Ethernet cable? Who's watching Netflix in the basement? Imagine you were that low and you're like, you know what? If I start losing, I want you to turn our Ethernet cable into a licorice. Uh-oh. Oh boy. But again, he's going for that leg. He's stalling. Nice. I love how he stalled there. That delay. The reason he's doing that is because his opponent is trying to deny his transition. So if you delay, man, they try to deny it and then go. Get that takedown. Not a lot of time to work here. Nice. And he's been going left to get up the last couple times. So who would you get? You would have to give this round to Mego, man. Crazy, crazy third fight. It's like Mego is doing great with the damage aspect of the fight, but his stamina's low, and ZYears has that stamina advantage, and he's doing a decent job grappling, but he's kind of grappling too late in the rounds. And it's weird. It's like, if Mego's going to win this fight, he's got to win it in the next round or two. If it gets to that 5th round, he may not have enough gas in the tank, and ZYears may just finish the fight. So this is anybody's fight. The ability to maintain your stamina is so crucial here. Now, if you're in Mego's corner, do you go for it? Nice. Go for the finish here, or do you take a round off? You know, you already got the first couple of rounds. You take a round off and try to get ZYears' stamina low and evened up with yours, or do you go for the finish? But here's another thing too. If I'm Mego, if I won the first 2 rounds, I'm going to try to win this 3rd round and then just take it easy the next 2. You win the fight if it goes to decision. 3 rounds to 2. Got to do the old math action. Oh, and those stuns win you rounds, man. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, and ZYears, what he's trying to do though, he's trying to plant and throw that devastating combo. Oh, he's going for it. Once a wrestler, always a wrestler. Great denial. And you got to give it up for Mego. He's fighting a great fight. Oh, stunned again. And those oh, he's stunned again. And those stuns drain your stamina. Good on ZYears for surviving this, but he's digging himself a deeper and deeper hole by getting rocked every single time. Man, just what a battle. Yeah, I didn't think, oh boy, this could be over here. I didn't think that this fight was going to be the matchup that it is. An instant classic here. And the thing is too, I would go with quick strikes now for Mego, because ZYears, his, remember, I'm just saying this now, I say Zedd, not Z, ZYears, ZYears, but ZYears, man, his head is just totally scrambled, so quick strikes, just gotta touch him. Jason Perillo style, see that? Oh, this fight could be done. Is it done? It's done! Mego going to the next round. What a phenomenal fight, guys. Gotta give it up, though, for ZYears, who just fought a tough fight. Man, we're over 30 minutes into this video, and that's because both guys were so even. Fantastic stuff. Awesome job. Holy cow. And it was the striking of Mego that got him through to the next round. He's going to round 4, man. Unbelievable stuff. And you know what? Just before we end off this video, if ZYears only picked the guy that was more grappling heavy, he may have pulled through, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, the old famous line in combat sports, it is what it is. But congratulations to both guys, but most importantly, congratulations to good old Mego Stevo. You're going on to the next round, man. But anyhow, people, sorry for the video being too long. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're still around, man. And have a great day, guys. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and you are awesome.